May 1st, 2024, at 12 o'clock at night, if you look east, you will see this Scutum constellation without a telescope just above the ground. You know, what's the weirdest thing about this constellation? Well, last year, in the month of September, when an Australian research team was detecting summer audio signals in the night sky. You know, so that some common objects emitting radio waves, whose neutron stars, pulsars, or their magnetically stronger siblings, could be detected. Then surprisingly, they saw a mysterious radio signal coming from the direction of the Scutum constellation, which was not matching any known object. And you know, what's worse, this signal kept flashing continuously for about 5 minutes, and then suddenly disappeared and came back, exactly after 22 minutes. Now, after this mysterious incident, when a little more investigation was carried out on the signal, then it was found that this signal has been getting to us continuously for the last 35 years, and yet, we have not been able to find its exact source. Every time, just one message would pop up on the computer screen, match not found. So now the question arises, is there any alien civilization trying to tell us its location through this strange radio signal? Like, kind of saying, hey, we are here. Because it is mostly possible to repeat the same signal every 22 minutes for the last 35 years. If its source is an unnatural object, an ordinary pulsar or magnetar, for example, slowly loses its energy and stops sending radio signals after a point. So, there is one possibility that maybe it has an unnatural source, or the other possibility is that there are some objects in this universe that scientists have not been able to understand completely yet, and thus their audio waves are emitting from them. So friends, what exactly can these radio signals be? We will have to do a little research on our level. For this, we will have to start the story from very beginning. That how was this discovered first? Now, first of all, this weird radio signal was discovered by an undergraduate student for his ordinary college project, not for a serious purpose. Actually, the story of this signal starts from another signal, which was discovered by Tyrone O'Doherty, an undergraduate student at Curtin University in Australia in 2020. O'Doherty was working on a project under which he was identifying unknown blinking radio signals from the old data of the southern sky. Now, during this project, he found a radio signal from a 2018 data, which was throwing the beam of radio signals towards the Earth like a beam coming from a lighthouse. So, when he told his mentor, radio astronomer Natasha Hurley Walker, about this beam, he himself started researching this signal. First of all, he saw the location of that signal in different frequency data, but unfortunately, he did not find any clues about the signal there. But then, he saw a pattern hidden in the radio data. He saw that this signal is being repeated every 18 minutes. And so, she immediately knew that this could be a game-changing discovery of her career. But, unfortunately, before she could study that object in detail, that signal disappeared within just 3 months. And, seeing this unexpected disappearance, she and her team got even more confused. What could this object be? So, to find the answer to this, they scanned the entire southern hemisphere again to find just one clue. And, even after researching for many months, they did not find a clue. And so, they were about to stop their study when they found a signal that was coming back after 22 minutes. And because of India, yes, India, this study started again. Now, after the mysterious disappearance of that 18-minute signal, Natasha and her team started scanning the entire southern sky with the Murchison Winfield Ray Radio Telescope in Australia. And then, they found another signal similar to the one found in the Scutum constellation near Sagittarius, which kept coming back every 22 minutes. They named it J183910. But, now the question arises, was it related to that 18-minute signal? And, to find out this, Natasha again studied the past radio data of that entire region. Actually, this signal was already detected by the Indian and American radio telescopes in 1988. But, after its detection, that data was lost in a pile of data, and then, during this current study, when this data was revisited again, they found out that this signal has been continuously repeating every 22 minutes for the past 35 years. And, when it comes, it gives a strong radio burst for 5 minutes. Now, interestingly, this was a very good news for the astronauts, because, with the help of these signals, the astronomers could now know how far that unknown source object is from us. And so, when these calculations were completed, it was found out that this source is 15,000 light-years away from the Earth. That means, now only one thing was left to know, that what exactly is this object 15,000 light-years?